if you're in the LGBTQ community, death is looking for you. But in this society, it's like, that's life. We're the best thing going. Y'all can't touch us. Look at me, I'm gay.
Right.
It's like saying that I won the lottery. It's like saying that I'm son of the king. You know how Prince walking around, can't nobody touch him. That's how you people feel. But you should feel the opposite. But you know what? Hey, live it up while you can, because in a minute, death is going to be beating your ass in the form of a missile, in the form of men on the street, in all kinds of forms. Jeremiah 8:12 or whatever one you got. And whatever precept whatever you got.
Now this is Jeremiah 8 and 12. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? Mm-hmm. Nay, they were not at all ashamed.
Starting to talk on that?
Shalom, my friend.
Starting to talk on
This is Jeremiah 8 and 12. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination?
Mm-hmm.
Nay, they were not ashamed at all.
They were not ashamed at all. And when you look at a homosexual, whether it be a lesbian or some faggots, they're never ashamed. They're always walking around proud. They're always, I mean, you'll see lesbian women so proud that they'll just, I've seen videos, they'll just walk up to dudes, punch them in the face. Because they got that proud, wicked spirit that comes with being a homosexual. It's like, I'm the king of the world. Now that I'm taking rod in my ass, I'm the king. Can't nobody touch me. And the women are the same thing. Go ahead.
Ashamed, neither could they blush.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore shall they fall among them that fall.
That's right. You turn on your TV, every single TV show you try to watch, there's always some form or some disguise of some type of homosexual, transgender activity going on in there. You'll be watching a CIA type of TV show. You'll be all into it. You on the second season, the third episode, and you say, damn, all right, cool, I like this show. Ain't no fucking bags, none of that shit popped up. All of a sudden, the person that's doing the starring role, all of a sudden he got to sleep with a dude. It don't make sense to the plot of the show. It don't make sense to the theme of the show, but they just got to throw that shit in there. Or they'll introduce the guy's sister. She's a lesbian.
Right.
But it don't make no sense. In comedy, it's all the way in and through it.
Yeah.
It's like if it's not gay, then nobody's gonna laugh at it.
Right.
But all they're doing is forcing you to get accustomed to it. It's forcing you to not hate it. Because right now, people are still in that mind frame of, ugh, y'all niggas nasty. They're trying to get you out of that. So that when you see it, you'll accept it. And what happens when you accept it? Now you taking rod in your ass. And you saying, well, it's cool to do. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And that's what they teaching your kids in school. They didn't teach us that in school. I didn't have to read no book, Adam and Steve. I didn't have to read no shit like that. But now that's what they're teaching the kids. So kindergarten. So if left alone, will say will not be. Your house shots coming back to destroy this place.
That's right.
If left alone, those kids that are now 5, 6, and 7, when they grow up to be my age, 40 years old, they'll be all types of wicked demons. Yeah. Doing anything to their body. Anything. Like the brother said, completely over sexualized. You can't, if you tell a young child it's okay to be a homosexual, see, we know your tricks, we know your games. You're not supposed to tell a child nothing. Just let him go. 5 years old, he ain't think about no sex.
Right.
You ain't slick. You telling him it's okay to be homosexual, to put it in his mind that it's okay. So can't nobody tell me wrong. The next thing you know, you're saying it so much, now the kid is like, well, I gotta be homosexual.
Right.
We understand your trick. But the Most High, whether the kid's gay or not, the Most High still gonna tear this place apart. Because that's what you building this place on. So like, you wanna say something? I thought I cut you off.
No. I'm just waiting for my turn.
Go ahead. Finish that. Matter of fact, start at the top.
Back in Jeremiah 8 and 12. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? Nay, they were not ashamed at all.
No, not ashamed at all. The TV shows, everybody on the TV show gay.
Right.
And if you say something, if you say something about anybody being gay, you gonna lose your job. But I thought this was the land of the free. And I can say whatever I want to say. I thought this is what was going on. But apparently you can't say whatever you want to say.
No, you can't.
Because those people with that wicked spirit are ruling the world. And they want that vibration to go out to everybody. So they can have just a big clusterfuck of any and everything going on. And they gonna come in and clean it all up and implement the chip and implement all these wicked things. But none of that's gonna come to pass. Because like I keep saying, Yahushua is coming back to tear this whole thing down. Go ahead.
Ashamed, neither could they blush. Therefore shall they fall among them that fall.
That's right. That's like Leviticus 20 and 13 says. That's your fate. There's nothing you can do about it. You walking around with your head up high because you sleeping with another man, or because you're a woman sleeping with another woman, you gonna die.
That's right, Doc.
That's it. You gonna die. But just see, some people try to make it seem like we just hate homosexuals. We hate all manner of sin, all manner of abomination.
That's right.
But it's this one that's being pushed in our face so much, right along with pork.
It's in
That's
the
why we're
forefront.
talking about him so much. A nigga that's stealing, it ain't written all on his face, so we can't just attack a man that's
Right.
stealing like that. But a man walking around here, limp-wristed, skipping, holding hands with another man, that's sin, and we're gonna address that. And we, just like the Most High, put a special hatred towards that sin. We feel the same way. And just to add on to that point, we don't think it's cute for two women to be out there kissing in.
That's right.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell two men. Your ass gonna die. You playing.
That's right.
Your ass gonna die for those games.
That's right,
That shit
Akia.
ain't cute. At the club kissing on each other.
Yeah, you go, you used to go out, you try to holler at a chick, you know, I'm with her. And so they start kissing in front of you.
Right.
You know, women would do that. This for men to lust after that. Like, you know, she ain't cute, man. That's right. She weak as fuck, man. That's right. And most of the women that, most of the women that be gay be ex-hoes that I had
Right.
enough, then go, I'm gonna go get me a stud. Right. And the stud, she don't be no better. You look at her past life, she was a hoe too, man. Both hoes. Two ex-hoes trying to get it together.
That's right.
This place is wicked as fuck.
That's right, man.
These people try to blame it on things that happened in their past. That's why they act the way.
Right.
No, man, ain't no excuses. I don't care if you was molested or none of that. When you sitting there letting that man ram his rod in you, you're not thinking about when you got
Right.
molested. You're thinking about the pleasure and lust that you're going through.
That's right.
Ain't no excuse. And that's why the Most High said your ass gonna die for that shit. And I'm right there with the Most High.
That's right.
That's right. We all right in line with that. We ain't playing no cute games with two women out there kissing on each other, all that shit.
That
We
shit
ain't
whack.
playing like that. We coming in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
Bringing death, pain, and destruction right along with us.
In the time of their visitation, they shall be cast down, saith the Lord. I will surely consume them, saith the Lord. There shall be no grape up on the vine.
And the Most High shows a special bloodlust to you faggots because he constantly is pumping those diseases, whether it be through the so-called white man or whether it be through his own spirit. He's constantly pumping diseases in you nasty homosexuals. I mean, vile stuff. If you go in there and look, man, all kinds of nastiness they gotta go through.
Don't really talk about that. Like HPV.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's
Yeah.
it.
The genital warts.
Human papilloma
Man,
virus.
a brother had sent out a video about how people are suffering from that. They say that's worse than AIDS, man. And all that shit goes back to what the brother's going into, man. Having that sex that's abomination, man.
Right.
Letting another man, I can't even. Go ahead, brother.
Letting another man ram his rod inside of you. I mean,
That shit
you know,
nasty.
I hate to just say it like that, but I'm not doing it. And I'm feeling nasty just saying it.
Yeah.
You people out there doing the disgusting act. So we gotta go through this. We gotta bring up topics about men sleeping with men. We have to, because this is what our people have been reduced to.
Yep.
We gotta come out of this. The elect has to. 2/3, I'm not speaking to you because I know you're not. But the elect has to come out of all manner of wickedness. All this stuff has to be addressed.
That's right, brother.
So whether it makes me cringe to say it, I gotta say it.
That's right.
Get the blood off my hands.
That's right, Akia.
And and let it be done with. Is there more on that? Did you have?
I have Isaiah 3:9. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not.
They declare their sin in Sodom. Well, how was Sodom? Sodom was very open with their homosexual acts. Now here in America, it's not just homosexual acts or that they're very open, but that's what we're talking about. So we're using that as an example. America is open with all manner of wickedness, as the same way that Sodom was open with homosexuality. America is open with all those things, which is another reason why it's called that great whore. But we're going to address this vileness of a man sleeping with another man, a woman sleeping with another woman. The stupidity of two women sitting there eating pussy all night. The stupidity of that. We got to talk about that.
You gonna get a big ass dildo, a green dick, you
Somebody
just
call.
get a regular one, bro.
So it's all about rebellion.
Somehow it's called.
Wickedness and rebellion against the
At
natural
one
order.
point, I thought it was still
That's
going.
anti-life, man.
Yeah. If you want a woman so bad, why you still bringing a fake rod into the equation?
Right.
That just shows you what type of spirit that is. That's just a wicked, foul spirit, man. And it's something that's beneficial. Yeah, you just rebelling against what the Most High has established.
That's right. And it's not something beautiful. It's not something that you should cater to your child about. If your young child comes to you talking about homosexuality, it needs to be, quick, swift action towards that child to let that child know that that's a vile, even saying that to me is vile.
Right.
They need to understand that. Now, at the end of the day, the Lord put the spirit on to do it, they're going to do it. So it is what it is. But you saying that I'm beating the kid is vile. What about another man ramming his rod into the child's ass? That's vile. All that stuff is vile. We just talking. And they saying that we the bad guys, right? As you look around, go ahead and pan around. Because all these faces and these games that people are playing, it's going to be addressed. It may not be addressed right now at this moment, but I need all these faces and names to be accounted for. Because we are going to take care of business.
That's
The
right.
same way these people are playing with us, we got something for y'all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
We're not going to get carnal, we're going to get spiritual. So
That's
that,
right.
so that Most High willing, when I come to those faces, there's nothing that needs to be said. You just bow yourself down and submit to my will. And my will is death and pain for you. So you walk around splashing water on us and playing. I know we got to go through that.
That's
but
right.
you got to go through something too. You didn't factor that in.
That's right. That's right, brother.
With that said, back to our regular scheduled program. Go ahead, back on that precept.
Still in verse 9. Woe unto their soul, for they.
You start the top one.
Oh, I apologize. This is Isaiah 3:9. The show of their countenance doth witness against them.
The show of their countenance. Now, how does a homosexual act on TV? The brightest person in the room.
Right.
Ain't nobody
Silly.
touch him.
Silly,
You see, it's not RuPaul, but it's a dude that looks like RuPaul with that show that Tyra Banks did, the model,
Oh, that nigga.
top model,
Yeah, you got-
America's
yeah,
top
yeah.
model, something like that. This nigga's so far gone. This nigga is so far gone in his wickedness. He's teaching women how to walk in high heels. He's the instructor on how to walk in high heels.
200-pound nigga.
They couldn't, this nigga looked like he could be a real good prospect as a linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens. But he's teaching these women how to walk in high heels.
Screw. Yeah,
That's what this world has been reduced to. But we here to change it. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The truth is gonna prevail. The lie has gone on far enough, it's time for the truth to prevail.
They show their countenance doth witness against them, and they declared their sin as Sodom.
They witness against them. They're walking around, flimsy wristed, all kinds of weird clothes on,
Disrespectful too.
very disrespectful in
Here.
their talk and in their mannerisms. That their countenance witness against them. I don't need to see you in there with that man sleeping together. I know what you're doing because the show of your countenance is straight up wickedness. And you're gonna be punished for it. Go ahead.
They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for
Mhm.
they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
And all that happiness and all that glee, like that TV show Glee, all them niggas on their game.
Yeah.
And all of that you're gonna get rewarded and evil unto yourself. Not because I said it, but because the Most High made it true.
That's
Not
right.
because I'm just a nigga out here talking, a fag pushed me the other day and I'm mad. No, it's because it's the truth of the matter. You people are gonna pay for all manner of wickedness. But today's hot topic is you homosexual.
And this shit is for real. This shit is scary. Then you got down low dudes, and now all of a sudden they want to go get a woman and shit. Then you break up with the woman, so we don't know what the fuck we dealing with.
Right.
This shit is sad, man.
Hey, the brothers speaking the truth, man. You know, you hear about the one chick, she done got married with a dude, but she think the nigga gay. You know? And then you talking to the bitch on the phone, man. This shit crazy, man.
This is for around be a dude these days.
Yeah.
You done fuck around had a time of your life with a nigga at the bar.
That shit's scary, man.
Niggas crying on you just R. Kelly at the end of the night and shit. It's a fucking dude. Thinking you win.
That's scary,
Yeah,
bro.
thinking that I knew it was gonna happen for me one day, and tonight's my night. They all on me tonight. I'm in here killing them. That's 3 or 4 dudes kissing on your neck. But if you ain't got the spirit of Yahweh from the outside, that's the things that you subject to.
Come.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you know what these people walk around there and say? It's okay to be gay. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Right.
So when that dude is in there kissing on your neck, go ahead and let him. It's okay.
Right.
It's all right. Go ahead and let him. When your son comes home with another little boy holding hands, talking about we going to my room, go ahead and let him. You saying it's okay? You can't fight against it.
As long as they don't come at me with it. That's what they
Right.
say.
When one of them homos come to you, you saying
Right.
it's okay. Go ahead and let them ram you up.
Man, what being the brother Sakari was talking about this, once you let that happen to your body, you know how many spirits are on you, man?
Right.
I
Ain't
got
no
a
going back.
brother that's a punk, man. And that nigga's a wicked ass nigga, man. I pray that the Most High kill him, bro. This is for my family's namesake, bro. That's fucking man, that nigga gone, man. Disrespectful, hateful, wicked. That nigga's a wicked ass nigga, man. And it came from the vibrations that he allowed in his body.
That's right.
That's right. And
I'll
I'll tell
come in the house smelling like shit. You know? Walk around, man, this shit, hey man, the Lord gotta kill this. The Lord gotta do away with
You
this.
got to, man.
That's right.
This shit wicked.
And just the way that we know that when a man sleeps with a woman and puts his seed inside of her, that carries a vibration. Now that man's vibration is on that woman. That's a natural order. But a man putting seed inside of another man, you don't know what that's doing to
Right.
that man. That might
Yeah.
be opening
God.
him up for all them diseases. That might be breaking down that man's immune system to take in all those diseases. We'll call those diseases, we'll call those spirits. So as a man puts his semen into a woman, that's what's supposed to happen.
Right.
That's helping her in a way. But when it happens to a man, most likely, as natural order of the earth says, it's going to be the opposite effect. It's probably breaking down your body, causing your body to reject all type of good things, slowly eating itself away. 'Cause your body don't want that in there. Your body don't want no other man's semen inside of it.
HPV, man. All that tissue in that anus is being torn, man.
Yep.
With that, all that disease, you know what I'm saying, from that rod, you're subject to.
Come.
Yeah, and all the diseases that are lying inside of a colon, inside of an anus, inside of a rectum, you're subjecting your reproductive organ to that. Now, just like when sometimes you're sick and they'll give a baby suppository, I believe it's called. I might be saying it wrong.
Yeah.
But it's a pill that they'll put inside the baby's, rectum, and it goes directly into your system,
Into the bloodstream.
into your bloodstream. That's why it's so easy for these homosexuals to catch these diseases, because whatever is going in is going directly into your bloodstream.
Some people, like, when they popping pills, they'll do that.
Put it, yeah.
Louisiana niggas, what they'll do is they'll put mollies in these women's anus to make them get a reaction quicker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we brought that out years ago about Lil Boosie talking about that.
Yeah, can I put an X pill in it?
Put
Yeah.
X pill in assholes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? For that effect to be quicker. You know, but it's not breaking, it's not going through the proper chain of breaking,
Exactly.
breaking that pill down, so these women get fucked up.
It's
That's the natural order that we're talking about. So yeah, you say, well, I don't believe in the Bible, I do what I want to. You believe in the natural order. Because if I slap the shit out of you, you're going to want to fight.
Right.
That's natural order. You believe in that, right? You reading? Are you finished?
I had a quick one. I had it wrong. 2 Peter chapter 2, we'll start at verse 4. For the Most High spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment.
Chains of darkness. That's what you're living in. These chains of darkness. Sitting up here thinking it's okay to do the most vile things on earth. You're happy because you do those things. You look at me as less than because I don't do those things. You're bound in those chains of darkness. You're bound in that sin. I'm not bound in that sin. I'm bound in the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's
I'm
right.
not bound in no weird, vile act. That's not what makes me boast myself. I'm boast myself in the truth.
That's right.
You boast yourself. These people around us boast themselves in wickedness. And just some talking about it, it's not cool for a woman to take it in her anus either.
No.
That's not what's supposed to be going on. I'm not going to deviate too far away, but none of that stuff is supposed to be going on.
Verse 5, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after shall live ungodly.
And that's what's about to happen. That is what is about to happen. The same thing happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, but a million times worse. The same thing. You people who are doing those same acts, you're going to get the same judgment that happened in the time of Noah. It's all going to come back. It's all going to make that perfect circle. And the men of the Lord and the truth are going to shine on the earth. That's right. It's going to be that new beginning, just like it was in the time of Noah. When those 8 people survived that flood, that's that new beginning. And that's what that number 8 represents, a new beginning. That's what's about to happen. A new beginning. We ain't got to worry about this shit. So that's why we're going to get out here and preach hard. Whether we're fearful of what happens, scared of what happens, tired from work, tired from dealing with your own niggas, tired of dealing with your kids, we're going to get out here and do what we got to do so that we can be in that right number. We want to be in that 8.
That's right.
We want to be in that new beginning. Hey, shalom, brother. Shalom, man. We want to be in that new beginning. We don't want to be with that, as it said, in that old world, in that old way.
Come.
We want to roll with the new when Yahushua comes back. That's right. We're going to end it on that one.
Romans chapter 1.
No, after yours.
No, I think this is
verse 22. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools and changed the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image made like the corruptible man.
That's you people. You want to take everything that's good and turn it into something ungodly, unholy. And now you have people talking about the Bible, switching every say talking about David and Jonathan was gay. Now you want to say, well, we're gonna have a whole church of homosexuality. You want to take any and everything that's natural and turn it into an unnatural lust. Why? Just to fulfill your lust. Just to fulfill your lust and make you feel like it's okay to do. When you know that it's not okay to do. You know that that's not right. You know because what do they have to do? What do you have to do in order to have sex in somebody's anus? They got to clean it all out and all that madness. That's not the way life is supposed to be. You're not supposed to be having to do all of that.
God.
And then what if there's an accident? You don't clean it out all the way.
Right.
Now I'm not going to go, but you know, you see the visual. That's not natural. You know that's not natural. You know that's not natural. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me it all works to plan every single time. It doesn't get cleaned out all the way. Now look at it. Now look at the bed. That's crazy as hell. That's not supposed to be. What's supposed to be is a man jumping into a woman's vagina and having a damn good time.
That's right, brother.
And wanting to do it again the next night. Until she's on her menstrual cycle. You wait 7 days, it's the same thing. You jump in there and you have a ball. You ain't bothering nobody, you ain't hurting nobody, you ain't displeasing the Most High, you ain't causing some kind of nasty situation in the bedroom. Everything is cool. Everybody happy. But you want to take the good and turn it into all bad.
Go ahead. Made like the corruptible man, and to birds, and four-footed beasts, and creeping things. Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts.
Through the lust of their own heart. They've been turned into natural brute beasts.
That's right.
Because the only thing, once you let it go and you into it, the only thing you want to do now is fulfill your lust. That's why when you see homosexuals, they act so proud because they just want to fulfill every lust. You can't stop me. I'm going to get in my car, I'm going to drive however I want to drive. You better get out of my way.
Done.
If I'm walking, you better get out of my way. They just want to fulfill every single lust that their heart and that comes to their heart.
That's right.
Because they've been given over to that brute beast. But
Con,
men
that's
of
it. That's all.
understanding don't live like that. You gotta have patience. Whether you're driving, whether you're doing this or that, you have patience. Because you understand how the world works. It's not your world. So just sit back and let the Most High handle it.
That's right.
But these people are given over to a wicked spirit and they just want it all now. Get out of my way. Now people can look at me crazy, but you know how that's how homosexual
It
is.
is.
You know that's how they
Hella proud, man. Hella proud.
They feel
Hella
like
proud.
everything, they're owed everything. You can't take nothing away from them.
Rights. Rights.
When you march, they can come up, talk shit, throw shit at you, and it shouldn't be no problem. But when they march,
Right.
can't nobody say nothing. When you marching about, for example, and I don't agree with it, but when you marching with Black Lives Matter, why all of a sudden is there a homosexual flag in the air? That's not what y'all are here for.
Right.
But that's the proud spirit of a
Exactly.
homosexual.
Exactly.
And then they sneak in there. Guess who's behind them? The NAMBLA. They got their flag too. Well, y'all let them do it. We doing it too. Are they about to wrap it up? Okay. Well, we gonna end it on that scripture. As usual, you know, Most High will in this lesson, it goes out to you brothers with understanding. Shalom.
Shalom.